Alright, so what book are you reading today?
I was reading Which is Fire.
Which is Fire. Didn't you read that one already?
Yeah, but I was reading this one, then I went to another book, and I was halfway through this one. I almost finished it.
Oh, so you came back to it after you took a break from it for a while? Okay. So, what are you working on as a reader today?
I'm trying to work on read smoothly, because usually I kind of read fast, I go slow, or it doesn't sound that good.
Okay, so you're working on some fluency stuff? Okay. So, what things are you doing to help you read more smoothly?
What do you mean by that?
Like, how do you know if you're reading smoothly or not? What are you doing to help yourself keep in check with that?
Well, I'm always I'm always telling my brain to read like nice and slow and don't rush. And
So is rushing a problem for you? You tend to rush through things?
yeah, I tend to rush through books.
Okay, and what's the problem with rushing?
Sometimes you forget the part that you just did, and sometimes
So you lose the comprehension because then I went through so fast you don't remember. Okay, so goal is to read smoothly. Alright, so show me where you're at in this book. Oh, so you really are almost done. Do you feel like this is a just right book?
Well, yeah, it's just a book.
Okay.
But there's one more problem. I think this is more like grown-up because the sentences are kind of long and I can't really read the whole sentence.
Okay. So is this more of like a little bit on the edge of a challenge book for you that you're using to push yourself a little?
Yeah, but the words are easy though.
The words are easy? Okay. If you are working on fluency and reading smoothly, you might want to get a book that's a little bit on the easier end of your just right. That way you can focus just on reading the words smoothly because you are going to be able to understand it easier. So if you're working on a challenge book, you might want to have a different goal that you're working on. So do you have any other books in your stack?
I try remembering to get one at snack at the beginning of the fun, but I always forget.
Okay, so since you're almost done with this one, snack time today, I gotta get you a couple more books lined up. Okay. Is there anything else then that we can work on in this book since you don't have a fluency book, and we can pick you out a fluency book during snack time?
There are a little bit of unfamiliar words, like every 10 pages, like you just like one unfamiliar word.
Okay, so what do you do when you come across an unfamiliar word?
I usually, I usually sometimes try to figure it out, but sometimes in a rush I thought I knew what it was, but I didn't, so that's why I'm trying to read smoothly, so I can actually recognize it as I spell it right, or say it right.
Okay, so if this book, if you're looking for unfamiliar words, we've got a couple of things that we can work on, and I want to compliment you too because it's a good thing that you are paying attention to those unfamiliar words and noticing those instead of just ignoring them, right? Because we never want to do that. So let's see if we have sticky notes in here. Yes, we do. All right, let's review a couple things then that we can do when we come across an unfamiliar word. Do you have any sticky notes in here for unfamiliar words yet?
No, cause I always forget to put those in too.
Okay, so that's something we'll work on, is keeping track of those. Okay. So, unfamiliar words. Alright, can you think of something that you would do if you came across a word and you didn't know what it was?
I would always try spelling it out first, and if I can't do that, I'll try chunking it out.
Okay, chunking is good.
Yeah.
Alright, so trying to see if there's an example somewhere. Okay, like if we looked at this word here, how would you chunk that out?
I'll go sure, then I would I would chunk it like right between there. And if that don't work, I'll chunk it somewhere else. I'll keep on chunking it if I can see I can get it in the right area.
Okay, so you try to figure out the different sounds.
Yeah.
Okay, because we can do this sound, right? And this sound. Okay, so it's this. And then,
Ear.
and then we have an ending in ED on this one.
Sheared.
Sheared. So that's one way that you can chunk out a word, and you could write it like just like that, even on a sticky note, to show that you figured out that unfamiliar word. Okay, so what if you've chunked it out,
As if I chunked it
but you
out.
still can't figure it out? Like you still have no idea what it is.
Well, then I would usually, well, sometimes chunking it out, sometimes, but some words chunking don't work. But I do like other methods, like I always forget them now.
Okay, so let me help you with a few. Another thing that you can do is you can skip the word and keep reading, and sometimes when you think about what the word would fit best in that spot, you can figure it out.
Yeah, I sometimes do that too.
Okay, so you can keep reading.
I read it along a little bit.
What word makes sense? Okay, and then let's say you've done every strategy you can possibly imagine, and you still have no idea what this word is. Or maybe you can pronounce the word, but you have no idea what it means.
You could go on, well, it would good go in a dictionary, or you could just go on the back, which is the easiest way, like where it shows you all the words that might be hard.
Okay, and that's usually more in non-fiction books. So most fiction books won't even have that for you. But yes, you could go to a dictionary, and who else could you talk to?
You could talk to like your teacher or a friend next to you what that word is.
Your reading partner during share time. Okay, so if you get to a word and you have no idea, you still can't figure it out, I want you to write it on a sticky note and put it on that page so that during share time you can ask your reading partner or ask me. Or if you're at home, you could ask mom or dad. Okay, so I'm going to put flag with sticky note. And ask someone. Or look it up in a dictionary. Okay, so how's that look? Good strategies here? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to put this on the cover of your book so that you've got it. So anytime you're reading any book and you're coming across unfamiliar words, you've got a step system here of some things that you can do to help yourself, okay? All right, awesome work. I'll let you get back to your reading, Nathan.
Thank you. Bye.